Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
It is one of the first public school districts in the state to bring kids back into the classroom. We're live in Howell to see how the start of the school year is going. Teachers in Detroit, meanwhile, public schools fighting that return to the classroom. What a strike vote set for today could mean for learning this fall. But we begin with two breaking stories here at noon. The first, the man accused of killing 4 people in Sumpter Township this weekend has officially been charged. Raymond Bailey went before a judge from his hospital bed within the last hour. He's facing 4 counts of first-degree murder and 4 gun charges. Bailey is accused of shooting his ex-girlfriend, Laura Tanner, and 3 others in a Sumpter Township home on Saturday. Bailey is in the hospital with a broken neck because investigators say he tried to harm himself. A judge ordered him held without bond. And more breaking news, the search for 2 missing boaters in Grosse Ile. The body of 1 man has been recovered from the Detroit River, not far from the accident scene. He has been identified as 52-year-old Robert Childs of Grosse Ile. There is still 1 man missing, 66-year-old Father Stephen Rooney of Trenton. Crews are continuing the search for him today. The boat carrying 7 children and 5 adults capsized on Sunday. The investigation into what caused it to go down is still ongoing. Our other top story at noon, the return to classrooms for some students in Metro Detroit. Howell schools becoming the first in our area to reopen this morning for in-person learning. Rod Maloney was there. Rod, what was the feeling out there today?
Well, it was interesting, Jason. The kids apparently are the ones that are excited about the first day of school. A lot of the parents are a little bit more concerned about that. We'll get to that and hear from them in just a second. But here's the situation. Out here in Howell, they have decided to start just about 3 weeks before Labor Day to get the schools open. They spent a lot of time and effort on a 3-phase plan that they are using to try and make it so that the children can be safe. All of the social distancing and so forth are supposed to be enforced, mask wearing and the like. And the safety protocols for both indoors and outdoors are being enforced, so they say. 7,000 students in the district here. But what we're told is that here in Livingston County and Howell, that 85% of the parents here decided that they wanted to send their children to school. And so the other 15% have the option for the hybrid and the stay-at-home online program. And so they've been and gone. The school started this morning at 7:15, 8 o'clock, depending on the school, and then they all wrapped up at between 11 and 11:30. And this has been the reaction from the parents that we talked to as the kids came out this morning.
We asked the boys if they felt safe. It was up to them if they felt safe going back to school, and they wanted to go back to school. I think they missed the socialization of the kids. So we just left it up to them, and we were fine with it.
I'm trying to figure out how to do the online thing, so when I figure that out, I'm going to be doing it at home.
Well, she's happy to be back in school, and they need to be in school, and we're just concerned about how well the system's going to take care of them in terms of making sure they got their mask and they're washing their hands properly and all that.
Now, one of the parents did tell us that they saw when they dropped the kids off this morning that they didn't see a lot of social distancing, and so they're going to be watching for that. The other thing is the school district's going to be watching the governor this afternoon, because they say that when she changes things, that matters in terms of the plans that they're using. If the governor were to take the state back to phase 3, schools would close. If she goes to 5, they relax their standards a little bit. So they'll be watching her and certainly working on their plans as they move forward. We'll have more coming up on Local 4 News at 6. Reporting live in Howell, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All right, thanks, Rod. Be well. Detroit teachers have set a strike vote for today that could stop the return to in-person learning. The Detroit Federation of Teachers says it has expressed concern about the safety of reopening plans for the Detroit Public Schools Community District. The strike vote would keep teachers out of the classroom, but would not impact remote learning. Today's meeting is set for 4:30. We will have the latest in our later newscasts. Today, we are expecting another update on the state's response to coronavirus. The governor has a briefing, as Rod said, scheduled for 2 o'clock this afternoon. You can watch it live right here on the air and online streaming at clickondetroit.com. The state, by the way, reported 477 new coronavirus cases yesterday. This was the first time the state reported fewer than 500 cases on consecutive days since July. And we also lost another 15 people to the virus. Colleges around the country are scrambling to cope with COVID-19. Just yesterday, Michigan State University announced it was making a change. All undergrad students will do the fall semester online. Many students who are in school know the situation could still change at any day. Morgan Chesky reports from Oklahoma State University.
It's the start of a semester like none other.
Always cleaning my surfaces and stuff before I go into class.
I don't know if it's going to last, so I'm just trying to enjoy it while I'm here.
But the optimism at Oklahoma State is already being tested. A cluster of 23 COVID cases at one sorority house. The university says the entire house now under quarantine.
We expected something to happen eventually. Unfortunately, it happened super soon, but it really just gave us the opportunity to kind of push the guidelines more and try and get our members to understand how real this is right now.
Since Monday, at least 4 colleges and universities have abruptly switched to remote learning. Notre Dame announced it'll suspend classes for 2 weeks after 147 people out of 927 tested positive.
All of us want to stay here on campus, but the university has failed to keep us safe.
The university president says most cases are connected to off-campus parties. UNC Chapel Hill switched to online learning this week, just days after starting in-person classes. Campus newspaper editor Brandon Stanley says the university should have seen this coming.
The editorial board took the stance that the roadmap was incomplete, a complete failure, and just a total fallout on UNC's part.
Thousands of students had already returned to college housing, both on and off campus.
The university hasn't said explicitly you have to leave. People have started to move out already. I think people are just really nervous and scared.
Meanwhile, students at many universities are being asked to sign some sort of pledge or waiver acknowledging the risk of COVID-19. Georgetown law professor Heidi Feldman says the documents are designed to protect universities from lawsuits.
I can't see why you would be taking these measures if what you were really interested in was the well-being of the students on campus.
And a reminder that this is a problem that goes from coast to coast. At the University of Connecticut, several students have been evicted from on-campus housing after video was shared on social media of dozens of students at a party with no masks and no social distancing. Morgan Chesky, NBC News, Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Let's take a first look at your forecast. Not too much to complain about outside. Paul is in for Brandon, and I was just outside at the BK drive-thru, got me a double Whopper, and it was glorious sunshine.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jason, I'm officially calling this one of the nicest days of the entire summer.
Wow.
I mean, this is spectacular. And, you know, some people say, oh, I like it hot. Well, you know what? When it's in the 70s and you have the sunshine, it feels hot. I mean, it feels warm. Right now, most of us are in the low 70s. Some of us are still lagging behind just a bit in the upper 60s, but this is about as nice as it gets. And we still have, I've just been watching a couple of diminishing, widely scattered showers in Lake Huron into maybe a part of the thumb. But again, most of us have no rain issues today, and it's going to just be a glorious day with highs in the mid to upper 70s. A very comfortable day. We have another good one tomorrow, but then we're heating things up. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes, Jason.
Thank you, Paul. One man is in the hospital after a shooting at a home on Detroit's west side. This happened around 2 a.m. on Prevost Street, that's near Fenkell and Grand River. Police say a 24-year-old was sitting in front of a window when he heard gunshots and glass breaking, and that's when he realized he was the one that was hit. He's in temporary serious condition. No word on a suspect or possible motive. Well, it's another big night for the Democrats. One day after Joe Biden accepted the party's nomination for president, his vice presidential pick is set to make the case on the national stage. But first, they picked the wrong spot to park. Watch as a sinkhole opens up and nearly swallows 24 cars.